What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Shop Talk here at 31 Records, my little record store in Houston, Texas. Yeah, no music today. It's a little late. I gotta go grab dinner, but I did manage to get something filmed for you guys. I had a couple of people come in that were super nice. They made a substantial purchase, but while they were in here, I was able to open up a couple of boxes of inventory and just go through it and show you guys what it is. I have a couple of things that I'm going to take home and do a review on, and one of the things was donated to the channel so that we could do a giveaway with it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that footage, and that'll basically be the episode of Shop Talk for today. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. I really appreciate all the support. The channel's growing. We're doing some really great things. I want to go eat and then get home and do the stream tonight, so I'm very excited. Thank you so very much to everybody that supports what we do here. It's weird seeing things from this like vantage point and like watching the channel grow, and it's pretty intense, man. So I do appreciate every one of you guys, even if you're hating on me, man. Thank you. So please like the video. Please subscribe. We're like 340 away from 11K. I only got about a week to get there. I don't think we're gonna make it, but we're gonna get very close, very, very close. 2-year anniversary is on the 27th, so we're gonna have a very long live stream that night. So yeah, hang tight, and we'll show you guys some footage of some of the cool stuff I got. If you see something you want, say so in the comments. I can ship it. I can whatever. I can list it on the website, the web store, or I can put it on Discogs if you'd like, or whatever. Or I can just do Instagram. It don't matter. But yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one. Enjoy. It's good news.
That's up there. That's definitely one of them. Fresh Got Apocalypse.
What is that?
That's
a name.
That's like my. I'm more of like a metalhead, so like
okay, yeah,
black metal and stuff.
Okay, I'm trying to get metal stuff in the shop. I don't have a lot of knowledge on the subject, so I'm just being transparent about it. Like I'm trying to get people to like give me lists. Nobody will just do it. Everybody's like, yeah, it's okay. I'm like, cool, send me an email or a DM or something with a list of stuff, man. Just like maybe like 10, 20 bands will sell that maybe aren't Metallica, Megadeth.
Yeah, no,
Obviously, I know those bands, but I'm looking for just like, I know about a fair bit of it, but I mean, if you start getting below the surface level, I'm gonna get lost real quick.
I can help you with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, anybody's watching this, we're at work right now, and these fine people wanted to see what was in this box because I'm pretty sure it's Deftones stuff. So we're gonna open it up and let them take a look. So my shop is a hot mess right now. Apologies, anybody's looking just like I'm crazy. All right, let's see what we got. What are you guys in town for right now?
It's my grandma's 90th birthday tonight.
Dang, shout out grandma.
So we got a bunch of family, and I mean, honestly, I've been trying to. I go to Galveston a lot during the summer, spend time down there, and like hang out at the beach and all
Nice.
that. And I've been getting sick of Austin. I'm kind of ready to come back to Houston. I miss Houston.
Bro, I lived in Austin for about almost 2 years. Now, I had a lot of fun, man, but I was ready to come home too.
Really? When did you live there?
Let's see, I met my wife in like 2011. So I think it was like probably either like 08, maybe 08, 07, 08, 09, somewhere in that neighborhood. I can't tell you exactly when because I was inebriated most of the time. Dude, one time, the first time I ever went through DTs, I didn't even know it was going to happen. I just got tired of doing a bunch of pills and I just moved home. Oh, it was the worst fucking decision I've ever made, bro. I just cold turkeyed it for like almost 2 months. Dude, it took me 3 weeks to get to where I could move and eat. I lost like 35 pounds. Dude, I lost a bunch of weight. It was wild, dude. And then I realized what the deal was. So next time I got, made some real stupid decisions, I was terrified to get off of it because I knew what it was going to feel like. I was like, no. But
luckily, I got to do that in the detox center.
That is nice.
But it was still miserable, dude.
Oh, jeez Louise, look at all this shit. It is new. Damn, hell yeah. Susie and the Banshees, The Cure, Korn. Man, I didn't realize these were all shrink wrap still. I bought this stuff thinking some of it was going to be used, but that's awesome.
All brand new, huh?
Dude, brand new. That's what I'm talking about. Makes the price a little more reasonable. Easier to stomach, But dude, this stuff, I can't keep this stuff in stock. Specifically Deftones. I don't know what's going on with that band right now. But there's a reason why I have a whole box of it right sitting right here. It's because I ordered it because I didn't know what to do. Every weekend I'm getting 2 and 3 kids going, "Hey, do you have Deftones?" And I just didn't. Or I would get it, and then the weekend I got it, it'd be gone. So I just didn't have anybody to buy bulk from. Somebody told me it was a TikTok thing, so that's probably.
I've seen a lot on like Instagram and stuff. Yeah.
It was Around the Fur. Around the Fur was one I used to listen to, and Adrenaline. These are the two that I knew anything about. Once White Pony came out, I was like, yeah, I'm out. I didn't like this stuff that much to begin with, but I was, it was the 90s. Everything that was heavy or angry, I wanted to listen to at least once. Linkin Park, we got White Pony here as well. Oh man, I've never had a Linkin Park Hybrid Theory record in the store. That's cool. Some of the stuff, man, it's just not, I wouldn't even call it like super scarce. I just don't have the money to get these. Some of these distributors, they want you to have minimum orders of like 500 dollars, and it's just, I can't drop $500 every time I order something. I'm looking at more like half of that, please. Typo Negative, there we go. Okay, this is a good little box of stuff. This is going to be out of here quick, I would think. The Typo Negative shit's real expensive. Another one of those bands that I don't know a lot about. Yeah, that Monster Squad stuff is good. If you guys buy a few things, man, we'll work on a package price. Okay, cool. Let me stick that over here with this Alkaline Trio. Nice. No, whatever, dude. There's zero pressure, man. You buy what you want to buy, but I'll give you.
This is the first time I've been here.
That makes me really happy to hear. I work very hard on it, and it's cool, man. This is like my entire life. I dreamt of something like this,
Really?
Like, yeah, when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was work at a record store or a movie store, and I've had both of those. I've had a movie store, and they were both in this building, so they were real small like this, but I'll take small like this. That's no big deal, man. And
you don't see too much stuff like this. I like supporting places like this.
Well, I definitely appreciate that. All right, folks, let's see what Dan Moody sent me. I think this is the same. What did he send me last time? I reviewed it, and it was really good. That might be what this is. He didn't tell me he was sending me something else, so shout out, Dan. But, yeah, there's these little hole-in-the-wall shops that are they're like specified genre type stuff. I think that they service the community a little bit better, in my opinion, because
you do have some metal in here.
A little bit. Oh, that's punk to me though. But yes, the municipal waste is awesome, dude. I hurt myself really bad at a municipal waste show once because I didn't know anything about springboards and shit. Oh, see, I grew up listening to Pantera.
Yeah.
My brother was like personal security for Pantera, White Zombie on that tour they did back in the, way back in the 90s. He was just part of the entourage of security. There we go. Yeah, he sent me another copy of Brut. Okay, this is going to be a giveaway on the channel, guys. So, well, through the channel, but for Patreon members, that's badass. Hell yeah, dude. So, I'll be giving this away. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate you, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Supporting the community like that. Man, I would have happily bought this. Damn, that's crazy. Shout out to the homie. Oh, also, anybody that's wondering, I got a new Sikkim EP, and then we picked up some Subhuman stuff at the show for the shop. So if anybody sees anything that they want, just let me know. If you're local, come on in. Boom. Yeah. A lot of good stuff coming in the store these days. Do you listen to any Oi or hardcore or anything?
I like Madball.
Okay. Hey,
like
bro, you can't. That's probably the best answer you could have said. I like Madball. Who's gonna get mad about that?
Yeah, but I've never been too much into hardcore.
Okay.
Oi stuff. Rancid is another favorite punk band. Casualties.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. But I listen to a lot of it's weird because I listen to a lot of emo stuff.
Okay.
And I listen to all brutal black symphonic metal.
There's a lot of people that do that. Yes, dude. That's not uncommon.
I feel like I'm a weirdo.
No, man, that is not uncommon, dude. The brooding black metal type kids also like My Chemical Romance. I swear to God, it happens all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, kids will come in here with some kind of I don't know, just because I don't know much about it, a Mayhem shirt, right? Yeah. That's the kid that's buying a Hawthorne Heights CD from me, straight up.
Okay. So
yeah, it's not it's not every one of them, but it's not uncommon. It's I like ska and reggae. It's well, yeah, you like punk, you probably do like a little some of that. So it's it doesn't really surprise me that people that like that really dark music, that when they want something a little poppier, that they still want it to be dark.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of the way my brain kind of put it together. Was that they're yeah, right? So if you want some pop music, you'd probably rather listen to if it's radio type shit, maybe Lady Gaga versus you know, Samantha, whatever her name is, that is it Carpenter? That blonde hair girl, right? Something a little weirder, right? Or something like that, yeah. Like you'd rather have something a little more weird than something a little bubblegummy.
For sure. But
Which
I like pop punk too.
Oh no, I like. Okay, so here's the problem with pop punk and me. I love pop punk, but my definition of pop punk is real gatekeepery. Like, it's super stupid, bro. Like I'm an idiot. Like I have no qualms with that. Yeah, I don't like Blink-182. Yeah. They haven't been pop punk since the Enema of the State. Like they started becoming an emo band, which I don't care.
I don't disagree with a lot of that.
But like all these bands that have like that style of vocals, like that's not pop punk, dude. That's just radio rock. That's like emo shit, like to me. But I also don't really care. So like it just is what it is. All right, let's see what these Die Young records look like. I think I got a few copies of it. But yeah, I'm a music snob, I think.
I mean, we probably all are.
Dude, hey man, if you can't laugh at yourself,
like MXPX
woo,
and stuff like that was what I kind of grew up as pop.
I like MXPX a lot.
And then I got into Blink for sure because of Travis, and I played drums, so I was like.
Oh, you play drums still?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And I was in drumline, and so like at the time I was like, man, fuck Blink-182. They're like, you know, I'm too cool for that. And then I started understanding drums, and listening to them, and I was like, okay, no, this is different. I like this. Well, Travis Barker, as much as I think he ruined their latest album, he's also incredibly special. Like that dude is a very special musician. And I think he's probably a really cool dude. I've never met him, but he seems like he would be.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy. So like, I don't hate on him. I just don't like the production of the last album. Other than that, he seems like a pretty rad guy. I like Dude Ranch's drumming style a little bit better, but it's because I also like more of a skate punk fast sound.
That makes sense.
And he's just more creative than that. So it's like, I'm not shitting on him. I just have my preferences. Objectively, he's the superior drummer, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But that's a band I really enjoy. I saw them play. Who'd they play with, man? It was at this big ass space over in Houston. It was crazy, man. It was so many people there.
Some serious pop punk got neck deep. What do you
See, I think that shit's hot garbage.
You do?
Oh fuck, dude. That's like the exact band I was thinking of when I said that shit. But I mean, they're like really popular, right? So like, I'm clearly the one that's just either old, which is probably the case, or I'm just curmudgeony, right? Like I have no qualms with all that stuff, bro. I
like a lot of their stuff.
I'll be 100% honest. I've listened to it a few times. I don't know that I've given it like a real sit down, read the lyrics. Like, if I did that, I might like it. And if I'm real honest about it, I'm sure there's at least a few songs I would like. Yeah. I just don't like the vocal style. It's the vocals that kill me on most of that music.
And that's the thing. Like, you really love it, or it's like makes you cry.
Right. And I think that a lot of those bands, the only issue I really have is the vocals. Mm-hmm. So we got this like purple, blue, and red. We got a purple and yellow. And we got these yellow, black, and reds. Let's tell you what. There's only one purple, yellow record, so I think that might be the one I take home. Oh, he taped them shut too. What a sweetheart. Or this might be on. This is okay. Hold on. Oh no! I see it. Here it is. Okay. Man, Daniel, if you're watching this, bro, the packaging is fucking great, man. Woo! Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'll do another little like breaking this bad boy open and playing it later. Oh, that's pretty. That is some purple vinyl. My daughter is gonna want to steal this, and then she'll listen to it and be like, "No, too noisy for me." Man, it's so cool that after all these years, that this band is still out there rocking and rolling, man. I mean, one of the first hardcore bands I ever saw, like out of Texas, was Die Young. Pride Kills, Will to Live, Your Mistake, 10 Crowns came pretty early after that. Or, how do I say that? They came around, oh wow, holy shit. Woo. Yeah, I'll have to take one of these home and play it on the old stereo. Give you guys a proper review. Hell yeah. I appreciate this. This is awesome. Okay, let's put those up there for now. Rev box. I think I know one of the things that is in this box. You like Agnostic Front at all?
I haven't heard them in probably 15 years. I can't really tell you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what they sound like, honestly.
New York hardcore, but they have different like eras. There's like an Epitaph era where they were produced by Lars, and they have much more of like an oi sound, and it's a little more. I hate to say the word glossy, but I think that's the appropriate word. It's like a little glossier. It's a little more like a mid-tempo sing-along gang vocals type shit with the band, like the album like Gotta Go and
No, I'm thinking
Right Upstart.
Anti-Flag. That's the band
Okay.
I don't like.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't like those guys. Not now anymore. Not now anyways. That one, dude, that whole situation fucked me up so bad because they're probably like one of the very first real punk bands that I ever got into. Really? And so when all that shit happened, I was like, no. I didn't want to believe it, man. I was like, fuck, dude. Who treats people like that?
Well, and then they kind of like put off this persona that they're such good dudes.
Well, that's what was so fucked up. Of course, those dudes were the ones that did that shit, right? Ooh, here we go. What happened? The singer turned out to be a super creep, and I believe he essayed somebody. Like, I don't know all the details. I think it's probably. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on it more than that. It's a really, really terrible situation, and that young lady got scarred.
Yeah.
Fucking haywire. Here you go. Yo, Leatherface is legit like one of the greatest bands ever, bro. You like Leatherface, huh? I'll be honest, that's a little deeper cut than I expected you to like.
I mean,
That's awesome.
I grew up in a lot of that. So like 30 Foot Fall.
Oh, look, dude. Shout out Bush. Okay, we got Jive Bomb.
What was the album that I was just...
These two right
I
here?
had some more, though.
Okay.
There was the... Oh, they're here. Oh, here.
Okay, here we go. Jive Bomb. We got... Shut Down. I think these might be from Andrew ordering. And I ordered some extras. I can't remember who I got these for. I know I think there's a book in here. That's what I'm looking for. Ignite. Let's go. There we go. This is why I was asking about the Nasty Front, because I knew this was in this box. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Dude, look at the size of this thing. Dude, it weighs... Dude, how much does this thing weigh? Fucking 5-6 pounds? I know, dude. That is ridiculous. Just attach a handle to a fucking kettlebell. Dude, this is pretty.
That's super rad, though.
Man, I gotta set this over here to go through it tomorrow.
Right, so
yeah.
if you had to pick one of these albums,
okay.
Which one would you get?
What we got? From Whole Hog?
Yeah, Whole Hog.
Ooh. Did it have more than one of theirs?
We do. We have this one and
shit. One. Oh, man. Okay. This is the one that I know the most about. So I know I like this album.
Okay.
But I can't imagine the other one's bad, but I know that one's a good album.
That one's good. All right, cool. I'll do that one.
Did you want any of the Deftones stuff or anything?
Do you have a vinyl?
I do. I got Round the Fur. Let me go through and find out what the price on that one is. Give me 1 second. All right, everybody. I'm going to help these folks out and hang out for a little bit. I'll talk to y'all later on the next episode. All right? Peace.